Good morning, Jefferson Junior High School. Special welcome to our 6th and 7th graders. We are so excited to have you at Jefferson. We hope you're excited to come to our school. My name is Mr. Horton. I am the principal at Jefferson Junior High, and we're grateful, parents and students, that you would take some time today to come over to our school, become familiar with some of our staff, our facility, visit your classes, etc. So thank you for taking the time today to be with us. So this video you're going to watch will last about 20 minutes. It will give you a good orientation to junior high. It'll introduce you to some of our staff members in the office, the administrators, secretaries, those that you may interact with, some of our expectations as a school, and then I'll share some things that will probably be some adjustments for you as you come to junior high. And then besides that, you'll get a chance to meet the counselors and some of our facility and some of the expectations throughout the building, where to go for lunch, classes, etc. So again, thank you for taking the time to be with us this morning. We want to invite you, when you're here, after this video, please take the time to walk the building. Get your schedule out, walk throughout the halls, become familiar with where the English is and math and science. We want you to be very familiar with the school so you're not worried about that or nervous the first day. And even if you get a little lost those first few days, don't worry. We'll have administrators and we have students that will be out in the halls helping you find your classes. So don't worry about that. Don't hesitate to ask any of our older students or any adults where to go. You know, coming to junior high is a great opportunity and an exciting opportunity. I hope you're excited about it. If you're a little nervous about coming to junior high, just know that that's very normal and natural. Everyone is. All our 6th and 7th graders, even our 8th graders, as they return, they may appear not to be nervous or anxious about it, but they are, and just know that that's very normal and natural. But it is also a very exciting time of life. Not only do you get to study what you've always studied in elementary, math and English, science, things like that, but you get to start to explore different opportunities in your life. What interests you, what you want to pursue in high school and beyond, maybe a career. So it's a great opportunity to take a lot of our elective classes and decide what interests you. So I get excited about that opportunity and that door opening for our junior high kids, our 6th and 7th graders. And again, as you go through 6th, 7th, and 8th, those opportunities become more available. For our 6th graders, you don't have as many elective opportunities, but as you get to 7th and 8th, you have more and more opportunities. So join me, let's head on in the school and let's meet some of our staff and talk about a few other things. So come with me. Again, welcome to Jefferson. A special welcome to our students, our elementary students that come from, and see if I can remember all these, Diamond Ridge, Beehive, Bacchus, Bridger, and then we have some students that come from Silver Hills, and then we have about 10% of our students that come from outside of boundaries on special permit. So again, special welcome to all these kids that come from these different elementaries. This is exciting to bring you together, and you'll be the 6th grade class and the 7th grade class of our school. So please take the time and make the opportunity available to get to know people from other schools. Sometimes the tendency can be to just hang out with those that you don't know well. So it's a great time, an exciting time of life to meet new people and make new friends. So I hope you, again, make that effort this year in 6th and 7th grade to get to know a whole new group of friends. Parents, please make sure of 7th grade parents, we do have an immunization clinic available on Friday morning from 8 to 10 or 7 to 10. Please make sure you get any immunizations you need and go by our counseling center so they can get a copy of your immunizations. But please make sure you take care of that this morning. We're excited they're here and willing to do that. Chromebooks. Every student will get their own Chromebook that you'll use for every class. You'll also get a Chromebook cover with a charging cord. We ask that you take very good care of this equipment. You become responsible for it. We'll talk about appropriate use of that equipment as we hand that out in a week or so. But please realize we check this out to you to use for the next 3 years. So we ask that you take good care of it. Parents, please help us in that effort as well. A couple other things about junior high. Number one, I get excited. Not only do you get to grow academically, but you grow physically. You change a lot. You mature. You grow up. It's amazing to see these kids come in as 6th graders so young, and then they mature, and by the time they leave at 8th grade, they're big kids. They look like adults, and it's fun to see the academic and the social development that happens, but also the physical. So I hope you enjoy, again, that. But along with that is the mindset growth. Growth mindset is what I call it, and I'll talk a lot about it with our students. But we do ask that you come to school every day prepared to do and be your best. You know, our teachers are going to work hard. They're going to have great lessons prepared, opportunities for you to grow and learn. But what you get out of junior high and what you get out of any stage in education, whether it's elementary, junior high, or high school, is what you put into it. So students, please come every day with an attitude that I want to do and be the best I can. And I talk about this a lot as a principal throughout the year, of that growth mindset, that we can always do better and be better if we decide to. So we ask that you have that mentality and that approach to school every day. Come with a desire to do and be your best. Now, last couple things I want to share with you. We have wonderful teachers, but this Thursday and Friday, they are getting ready for the school year. They're meeting in their classes on Thursday, they're meeting in departments. On Friday, they're meeting and working, trying to prepare for next Monday when you come to school. So I've told the teachers, shut your doors, take care of your meetings, take care of the business you need to, but we would ask that you not disturb the teachers at this time. Again, they're trying to get ready for Monday when you come in and be the best prepared they can be. So please be sensitive and aware of that, and again, don't disturb them while they're meeting. If you need to talk to a teacher, you can come down to the main office. They can take your name, number, and then to have the teacher reach out to you if you feel it's that urgent that it can't wait until Monday. So thank you for your sensitivity in that way. And then the final thing I want to share is I often, as a principal, do a weekly phone call home, and I do an email with it. So if you miss my phone call or it catches you at an inopportune time, you can just look at my email, which is a summary of what the phone call is about. And I do that once a week. If you do change your phone number or email, please contact our counseling center. Let them know so you get that weekly information. And then the other thing I would invite you to do is Mr. Carlson will be talking about social media. We would invite you to follow us on social media because he's often posting the great things that are happening in our schools and our classes, and we want you to be aware and celebrate those things with us. So please make sure, as Mr. Carlson does that, you pull out your phones and put in our social media account. One last item is talking about COVID and preparations and precautions with COVID. We invite you. If you want to wear a mask, we can't mandate it anymore, but please don't hesitate to bring a mask and wear a mask every day until you feel you don't want to wear it anymore or don't need to. Our teachers will be taking precautions to wipe down desks at the end of every period, and they'll be working with our students on that part to keep our students safe and healthy. But we want to make you aware that please do all you can to help us keep the building safe, secure, and clean. So again, we keep it COVID-free. We are so looking forward to a great school year. Thanks again to our 6th and 7th graders for being here, parents for being here. Please enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey Jefferson, this is Mr. Carlson. I am assistant principal over the 7th grade. Welcome, we're excited to have you guys here. Hope you've had a wonderful summer. There's a few things I want to talk to you about. First off, a plug for our social media. And I don't know, we'll have Ms. Hader zoom in that the right way. We have an Instagram, a Facebook, and a Twitter, and they are all, I moved Jefferson JRHS. So please take your phones out, take a time right now to add those if you're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and if you're not, please do that. We love to shoot information out constantly. We're going to use it even more than we did last year. If your child was in 8th grade or was in 7th grade, they're going to be in 8th grade this year, so make sure that you do that, okay? Jefferson JRHS. All right, the next thing is 7-period schedule. If you were here last year as a 7th grader, our schedule is going to look different. We won't have A days and B days. You're going to have the exact same classes the whole semester, and it will be a 7-period schedule. So we'll still start off with advisory, which will be Monday through Thursday, and then the advisory will be 28 minutes long, and then we will have those classes. This year, instead of your 3rd period teacher dictating which lunch you have, it will be your 4th period teacher, okay? And then Fridays are going to be pretty interesting because Friday bell schedule, because we have to stick to that 4th period being lunch, we're going to go 1st period, 2nd period, 3rd period, and then 5th and 6th period will actually be before lunch. That's because we don't want to be feeding you guys breakfast, okay? So it's going to be 4th period, will be starting at 11:21. A couple more things I wanted to cover is the cafeteria in the morning. So for those of you who get here early with your parents dropping you off, or you like to walk here early, we ask that all students stay inside the cafeteria until 7:30. At 7:30, a bell will ring, and that will let you know that you can go into the hallways. That's when teachers are available to talk. So make sure we're staying in the cafeteria until 7:30. We will keep the doors closed on the north side of the cafeteria, but once the bell rings, then you can go up there. So please help us out with that. And then at the end of the school day, so the bell rings, last period ends at 2:45. You guys have 10 minutes to kind of clear out, to say hello, say goodbye, talk with other people. But at 2:55, a bell will ring, and at that time we ask that if you're not with a teacher in the classroom for a specific activity, that you are out of the building, and so we'll help you to do that as well. That allows our teachers to take the time that they need to wrap up their day, prepare for the next day. It also helps us to know that all the students have been accounted for. They're either on their way home, or they've gotten on a bus, or their parents have picked them up. So in doing all those things, it's going to help us to have a great start of the year. I'm excited, and welcome back to Jefferson. Thanks, guys.
Hello, Thomas Jefferson Patriots. We are seriously so excited to welcome you to our building. My name is Mrs. Hader. I'm one of the new assistant principals here this year. So I'm new, just like all of you, and I'm so excited to get to know you. My advice for this year is jump in with both feet, get involved in a club, make sure that you have fun and you find something that you can connect to this year. And if you're not quite sure what club you want to do, or if you're not quite sure how to join those clubs, come and find me, and I would love to help you get involved. See you around next week.
Hey, welcome to Jefferson Junior High. We are so excited to have you here. I'm Janie Canals, and I am the 6th grade counselor. And we work as a team. You, your parents, and the school are here for your success. And just a few things to help you with that is come every single day. Be on time and go to your classes. Do your homework, because in the end, you are the one that's going to benefit from all this. You're going to be the success. You will graduate from high school, and you will be on your way to a very, very good career.
Hi kids, my name is Mrs. Jensen, and I will be your 7th grade counselor this next year, and I'm looking forward to having you all come here and getting to know who each of you are and learning about you. We have a few tips for doing well. Come every day, be ready to learn and learn about what your teachers need, get your work done and turned in, and be thoughtful and kind to those around you. Look forward to seeing you this next week.
Hello Jefferson community, my name is Tracy Tyler and I'm a part of the PTA. I am actually the membership vice president, so I just wanted to reach out to you guys today here at the start of the school year and invite you to join the PTA again. School doesn't end in middle school. Your child's education doesn't end in junior high, and neither does PTA. Only now we get to invite our students to join us, and so that's another thing you guys can do together. It's lots of fun to work on projects together and include them in all sorts of fun activities. So please make sure you sign up for the PTA. There should be a flyer, maybe an envelope in the sign up folder You can always reach out to us at the school. Our first board meeting, for anyone interested, is Tuesday, August 31st at 4 o'clock at Jefferson. More details will follow. Please join. It's going to be lots of fun. Thank you.
Welcome to Jefferson! We have switched to a 7-period day with advisory.
4th period is lunch. There's 2 lunches. On Friday, the schedule is a little bit different. We have no advisory. Here's how it goes. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, lunch, 4th period, and 2nd lunch, and 7th.
Here at Jefferson, each of the hallways represent their own special subjects. This is language arts and world language. We have teachers Lopez Tibbs, Bruckner, and Neely right here. The bottom halls represent all of the hundreds.
Upstairs, we have the 200s.
This is the electives hall. There's sewing and cooking, band and orchestra, and art and health.
And here on the first floor, we have the office, which is where our vice principal, principal, financial officers, and secretaries reside. Come inside with me.
This is the principal's secretary, Mrs. Woodruff.
Hi guys. I think everybody here knows that I go by Grandma. Everybody in the school, even parents call me Grandma. And I am the principal secretary. I help the administration, both Miss Hayter, Mr. Carlson, and Mr. Horton. I also help you. So I help you with schedules. I help you with anything that you need. If you have any problems whatsoever, you can come and ask me a question. There are no dumb questions, okay? Anything is okay, and I will help you. And please, I don't want anybody stressing the first few days of school. If you're late for a class, or if you miss the right lunch, it's no big deal. We'll figure it out, okay? So I just want you to have a fun time. School can be fun. You're gonna and work hard and earn good grades. You'll have a better experience. And these guys, this one especially is awesome. She was with me last year, and I'm looking forward to all of the new ones. You too, and you too. Okay. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. You're welcome. See you.
And this is the counseling section where we have our counselors, social workers, and attendance secretary. Come inside.
And I am the counseling secretary. I keep the counselors doing what they need to do in their appointments. I don't know, we do everything. Both of us do everything up here.
I'm Jackie Piercy, and I'm the registrar. So basically, this is where you come if you need to register as a new student and come in, and I get you to the counselors and get some classes. But once schools get started and you guys are coming, if you come to school late, you check in with me and I give you a pass to class. It needs to be an excused absence if you're late. So have a parent call me, come in with a note, whatever you do. When a student comes in late, if a student's sick, then we help them call home, have somebody come get them. If you have to talk to your counselor, then we get you to your counselor. So that's about what the counseling center does. And Ms. King and I are just here to help the students have a good time here at school. We also work with the dress code, which is not always our fun job. So if the teachers have a problem of what the students have on, they send them down to us and we let them call home. Other than that, do you guys have any questions for us?
Not that I can think of. Thank you. This is our cafeteria. We have 2 lunch lines, one on either side. Normally the lunch tables will be set out for you to sit and eat at.
For here to eat, there's so many options. You can have chicken sandwiches, cheeseburgers, basically anything. It's just a variety.
The majority of the upstairs hallways are science and math.
Patriots, we're excited to meet you! Woo!